National Interscholastic Basketball Conference Series, presented by the U.S. Marines. Inside the LaPorte Civic Auditorium in LaPorte, Indiana, it feels like you're walking onto the set of Hoosiers. It's also the site of the LaPorte Invitational this weekend, featuring some of the top basketball talent at the high school level nationwide. Wasatch versus IMG Academy to continue our slate of action.
Zone defense doesn't come easy. You have to make your slides, you have to communicate and talk to each other.
We talked about Roddy Gale. He's from Niagara Falls, New York. His teammate in the starting lineup, Willie Lightfoot, is also from Niagara Falls. And it's Gale who gets things going with the bucket. Now bandaged around the thumb. That was not the case yesterday for Keita. Walker with a burst. Too strong off glass, but his teammate Eric Dailey puts it in.
Yeah, a pair of forwards playing in the front court for IMG. They play well off each other. They are two good passing forwards. And I like the way Walker defended Keita in the post. You gotta have to learn how to defend bigger when you play at the next level.
Some wiggle for Willie Lightfoot. Hornsky over Batchelor. It's good.
And the ball has to reverse from side to side.
There's Dailey Jr. with his first points of the game.
Final part of all defense is the block out and the rebound.
Keita cleans it up and puts it in. He's got 4. IMG did just about everything right yesterday in an 80-43 win over Legacy. Batchelor gets his shot blocked. Wasatch with numbers. Keita just a little bit strong, and Gale missed the putback. Keita's got it again for Wasatch, and it's pride free. Up to Walker. Look out.
In high school basketball, you could get down early and then be down all game early.
Yeah, IMG is the definition of chalk. Bunch, Drano from the top of the key.
Had to draw the foul.
Walker nearly had the offensive rebound off the Jaden Bradley miss. Off to Roddy Gale on the feed from Willie Lightfoot. The former youth teammates team up for a bucket in the NIBC. And a blocking foul called on Keita of Wasatch.
What a great pass by Willie Lightfoot in the open floor. He is just a catalyst for whoever he plays for. Pushes it with speed. He took the IMG defender Dailey.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, a lot of guys just put their head down and hope to get fouled. Keyonte George understands where he's going to the basket. He'll take the hit. He has concentration. And
back out to Jacoy Hutchinson. 4-3. And IMG down 5 to the high school game for the 22-23 season. Gale over Walker. Short. Hutchinson before the horn. Wide left. And Wasatch takes a 17-10 lead over number 6 IMG Academy into the first quarter break. IMG the other way. Batchelor can't leave him open like that. That's oftentimes the result. Lightfoot behind Bunch, but Bunch didn't see him and coughed it up. Here's Keyonte George with Hutchinson to his left, and George finishes. He's got 4.
Young man out of Houston, Texas.
Lightfoot for 3. It's good. Willie Lightfoot's got 7. Wasatch by 5, 2 minutes into the second. And how about the tough look for Jaden Bradley? Walker is there to pick up his teammate. Paul.
Watch the hesitation. A strong take to the basket. He does a really good job, Keyonte George, of getting his shoulders squared to the basket when he's about to finish. And Willie Lightfoot.
Lightfoot pulls the trigger and hits it over Keyonte George.
It's a lot of time to make a few extra passes.
Keita underneath, soft finish.
Bump the cutter.
Rejected by Keita. Lightfoot lost it at his feet. George picked it up and drew the foul. That's on Hornsky of Wasatch.
Nice job by Lightfoot.
Gale thought about pulling the trigger. He steps inside, left for Keita. The catch and the finish on the weak side.
By Keita. He's got an enormous wingspan and reach.
But Keyonte George was able to avoid it there. Gale open for three. Rebound, Bachelor of IMG. Here's Dailey. Put back in by George, who's got 10. His collegiate career by enrolling at Kentucky this semester. We could be looking at the new or final minute before halftime now. This has been a great first half. Wasatch has led the whole way, but there is a layup for Eric Dailey, and it's a one-point game again.
They really do. The best players play with their mind.
Yes. Lightfoot pulls and hits. He's been sensational in the first half. 15 for Wasatch. And Gale swats it away to force the takeaway.
Somebody needs to take on the challenge of covering Willie Lightfoot.
The native of Niagara Falls has been making it rain for Wasatch in the first half. And he did not get the foul. Did he get the foul called? No, time went out. Watch out, the shot clock nearly knocked from its anchoring. And Lightfoot still sharing some greetings with IMG on his way to the locker room, especially Bachelor of IMG. Look at some of the specialty stats from the first half, Paul. IMG has got an advantage in points off turnovers, second chance points. Paint points are just about even. So why does Wasatch have the lead through one half?
Because they've been passing the ball very well. You know, they have 9 assists on 13 made field goals. I thought their offense has been, like I said, dialed in and connected, so it's helping their defense.
Well, that is a great start for IMG.
Sink 100%. Oh, they haven't been in the first half. Let's see how they come out.
Keita swats that one out of play.
When you look at the intensity level, you have to give the check mark to Wasatch. Bradley with a pretty good take.
Keyonte George open in the corner. And in what could be the future.
Just think what Scott Drew has done with all the great guards over his tenure. Another one coming with George.
Bachelor with his second three-pointer of the third quarter. And just as you predicted, Paul Biancardi, IMG has come out hot.
They've been great on second chance points and from the free throw line. They've been aggressive in this game.
Dailey misses the 16-footer. Thank you, Paul. It's a 5-point game now. On the cut, Wong makes the pass off to Sherrill, who's blocked by Walker. It's out of bounds, but
great give up, and Walker.
Yeah, it opens up a lot of doors for him. Wasatch, quick release, and it rolls down for three. Short. Rebound taken by George of IMG after a tip. Numbers for IMG, and an offensive, not an offensive foul, but a foul called on Wasatch. 10 to shoot for George. Rebound Walker. And the putback drops in.
It's been a huge part of that this afternoon.
6-point lead.
4 offensive rebounds in this game.
Bunch has been quiet offensively for Wasatch, and the rebound to Hutchinson. Now Walker. Kick a little bit wide to George, but he gathers, tries to draw the foul, did not get the call, and Gale's got it underneath. Final minute of the third quarter. Inside Keita, 1-point game. Put back, Keita comes down with it for Wasatch. Jerry Wong on the drive, gives Wasatch the lead. Final minute of the third.
Bone's been good and aggressive for Wasatch.
Bachelor pulls the trigger short. Long rebound, George, he throws it off glass. And time expires in the third quarter.
So now Wasatch has their confidence back.
This has been a great game through 3 quarters. Roddy Gale blocked, but a foul and one. Drawing contact on his drives.
Well, Gale's been fantastic in engagement during the game.
Wow, a 10-0 run for the Wasatch Academy Tigers and a takeaway. A 4-on-1. Wasatch just blocked by Batchelor. My goodness. What in his last 2 games at the LaPorte Invitational now, and it's taken away by Eric Dailey. He steps by Wasatch, and what a finish for Dailey.
That was a timely defensive play by Eric Dailey Jr. Look, IMG's best offense has been offensive rebound, second chance points, or their defense with some runouts. Their offense hasn't been smooth in this game.
Deep 3 bunch, he got it! And Walker pulls it down. Jacoy Hutchinson uses the glass, it's a 3-point game. He has just 1 point today, but his impact's much beyond just the scoring column. George, that ball died on the iron, and with that, we're tied. Third quarter, he did start the second half, but picked up his 4th foul very early in the third quarter. Gale blocked by Jarace Walker. Keyonte George for 3, it's good. Timeout.
Screening, try to open up the floor.
Bunch after the shot fake, another one. 2-point try is good for Chris Bunch, whose confidence.
I thought he was going to go rim. Great take by Bunch.
George hits another big 3 for IMG. 24 for the senior.
When it matters most, Keyonte George steps up big.
Holy cow.
Don't forget, he had the game-winning basket to beat Montverde earlier this season.
Off the Lightfoot miss. IMG now up 8. Dailey with the finishing touch on that play.
What a pass by Jarace Walker. Not many guys 6'8" with his build can take the ball off the glass and make the assist.
Keita off a bullet pass.
Now if you're Wasatch with 2 minutes, even though the shot clock, I don't think you can play straight defense against that guy.
Too much. Jarace Walker in next year. Anthony Wasatch goes into his bag and uses the left hand for the deuce. Hey, George.
Now you don't want to foul. It's under 10.
George missed the one-hand tomahawk at half court, and over and back violation is committed. Willie Lightfoot scoreless in the second half. Not anymore. He finishes in the trees to go in the game. Dailey finishes. La Lumiere, the host school for this NIBC showcase. There they are.
It's like the Maui Classic.
I think it was neon yesterday, and I think it's Hawaiian themed today.
A high-level defender.
I think you hit the nail on the head as George is up to 27 now when you said that he spoon feeds you his points. It's been a slow but steady stream of Keyonte George in this game. And Willie Lightfoot, a much quieter second half because of his foul trouble, ends the game with 20 points after that made 3. He was excellent today for Wasatch. IMG led by Keyonte George just a little bit too much down the stretch. Behind 27 points for Keyonte George, IMG wins 73-67 over Wasatch.